Hey guys, it's your boy Roy, destroying the game for your enjoyment. And we're gonna bring you chapter 5 and 6. And this wasn't so easy, I can't even put it to words. I decided yesterday morning, like, alright, maybe I should just try a few fights and see how far I get. And I beat both chapters in about 15 minutes. So that's pretty... most of these fights are the first try, so that's pretty easy. Well, this fight, flowchart, destroyed a truck. So the shooters get down on the floor, and then we abuse our common tactic of RTT for the easy win. Now, I'm gonna put two chapters in one video here, being chapter 6 only being a boss fight. Here we're abusing new pincers. Pincers are really interesting in that they have cutting properties, so they can chop off limbs. I'm really careful with the hands again. And I'm gonna try and also explain the Sam boss fight near the end, but this fight here is just really easy. Though it has its moments of stupidity. You really gotta run around at first, as you want the two customs to be a little bit away from the machine gun soldiers, or else you're gonna get in trouble. You might get hit once. And you can go for the no-kill here, as you don't have enough Zandatsu or other enemies to compensate. Next fight is going to be against Free Gecko. We're going to stealth past that. You can easily stealth past that section even without a barrel or a cardboard box, so that's pretty slick. I do forget to grab a data storage, which is right behind that train we're looking at right now. There's a garbage can. And if you slice it, data storage will pop out. I actually found that one by accident. I was pretty proud of that. Metal Gear Rising is one of the few games I actually 100%ed without looking anything up. Like, usually there's, like with Uncharted, there's always like one or two treasures that I just look up because I really can't find them, and I'm tired of replaying that one stage. Now with this fight, you run around near their location of the enemies on the roofs. So they'll jump down, and then you blade mode them. You jump around a bit. You look like a clown doing so, but hey, we might even grab a lamppost and grab a spine out of it. Things might happen. After this, there's gonna be a raptor fight, and I was pretty angry at raptors at the moment, because before I recorded this, I did my Way of the Blade videos, and I got to the raptor fight in chapter 2. Suffice to say, I was not having a good time with raptors, so it felt really good to just wail on them over here. What else can be said? I think I'm also going to start talking already about the Sam boss fight, because everything you're seeing here we've already explained in previous videos, and it's really flowchart. Like with this guy, just block, then dodge this move, then go for the Psy. Easy peasy. With the Sam boss fight. Sam is an easy fight, especially on Revengeance. You can kill him in under 20 seconds if you're lucky with what attacks he does. The difficulty with him is in the fact that you have to S-rank him, and his requirements aren't that easy to get sometimes. You need to get a pretty decent amount of BP that you will not get if you just kill him. You need, you'll have to either get lucky with him using his rock throw attack, which you usually don't because he rarely uses that, or you have to farm some BP, which means you have to have max nano paste and grab 2 containers to get that BP. Alright, in this section normally you can just stealth past. You can just grab a cardboard box and run past the entire section. But here we don't have a cardboard box because it's no subweapons, yay! And I'm just toying around with the Psy over here. One thing I learned from the Sundowner fight is that this game feels a lot better if you abuse the square attack. Meaning, you use the running ninja slash until you get close, and then you start abusing regular slashes, and when the enemy starts to attack, you either dodge or ninja run slash away again. Meaning you keep up the pressure at a constant basis. Like, here I use it again, like ninja slash, oh, and there we go again. And it feels really offensive based, and it's how the game was programmed, and I think I'm slowly starting to understand that that's how you're trying to play the game. Like, a lot of times with this game, I play it really defensively still. Like, I wait for the perfect parry, or I just ninja run slash until I see an opening. I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it. I missed one gecko here. Back with the Sam fight. Yeah, you can't stealth this, by the way. You need a cardboard box. I tried. And what else is there to say about the Sam fight? There's an infinite. I fail at it in this video, but I do have a video up on my channel on how to do the infinite. Otherwise, a lot of his moves are really predictable. You can just block them or dodge if you're up to that. His 4-hit combos, one of them has a really easy perfect parry in it. You can always perfect parry the last move. 2 of his 4-hit combos are really hard to perfect parry, have a really weird timing to it. But one of them, even if you... I think it's harder to parry, to normally block it than to perfect parry it. It's actually harder. Because it comes out really fast. If you just mash parry, you'll get the perfect parry easily. So that's really neat. You can always count on that. So if you use that, you're pretty much golden. What else is there? Oh, yeah, well, this is really easy. I gotta admit, I do get lucky here. I think because due to that guy jumping away and that guy still being stunned, that one perfect parry hit him, and that means the other one's gonna get enraged, which of course means I get an easy kill. Back to Sam. Of course it's the coolest fight in the game, without a doubt. It feels really ninja-esque, ninja versus samurai, and I still want it. I know time restrictions and tight deadline for this game, but I still wish they'd made an enemy version of Raiden. You know, a boss version of him, so you could fight him as Sam and like play the roles reversed. Kind of like how they had Dante in DMC4 as a boss as well. That was a really cool idea, and I wish more games would do that. Or like how Gene was a fight in God Hand. Anything else? I think we're just gonna talk about regular stuff, because the upcoming fights are really easy. You can stealth past the upcoming Grad fight real easily, and the fight afterwards is against 3 Mastiffs and a Grad. The Grad will kill all the Mastiffs for you. The fight after that is against 3 Mastiffs in a really tight environment, and I'm just gonna tell you right now, so you can just run past her. I'm just gonna tell you right now, like, that fight is stupid. You really need to get lucky in this run with perfect parries and pincer moves, so there's no real golden trove tactic to it. And I did that one completely by ear, by the way. I sort of thought in my eyes, probably going to come from over there, and I did. It was no luck, pure skill, so that felt pretty good. Now, as you know, I'm not going to do any voiceover during the Sam fight, so I'm going to quickly explain those things I still need to explain, which isn't a lot. Let's see, what do we really need to know? Yeah, his moveset, really easy. A few of his moves can be more easily dodged than parried, like his jump slash and his range slashes. One thing he likes to do, which has barely any charge up time, is when you've got your back turned and you're running away from him, for instance to grab the nano paste, he'll do a really quick approach slash. So always be wary of that. It does pretty decent damage, max, so it's going to deal around 200%. Going to cost you a nano paste. And it really comes out of nowhere, so be prepared for that. The only times I screwed up the fight was during that part, because he hit me with it. Other things upcoming after this is of course going to be Chapter 7, and Chapter 7 I'm not looking forward to. As we all know, I have frame rate drops due to fraps. I mean, I can run The Witcher 2 at max settings without any problems at 60 frames. So I've got a pretty good rig, but fraps really destroys my frame rate. So, and the final boss requires you to have 60 frames, or else the final QuickTime event won't work. So, yeah, here I don't... Oh, I do grab the cube. That's pretty stupid of me. Yeah, don't grab that cube. I got a bit too far away here. You have to get a bit close to the VR mission and then they'll spawn. See, there we go. Bam. So chapter 7, I'll either have to download a different recording method, or I'm probably going to disable fraps during the QuickTime event. So I'm going to cut that out. Of course, you'll see the fight, and you'll just have to imagine the QuickTime event. We'll just have to see how that goes. And if afterwards, yeah, we'll discuss what we'll do afterwards when we get there. But I've got some ideas on what to do with this channel. But so far, doing this playthrough has been really enjoyable for me, both in terms of playing it and recording it and editing it. I really liked learning how to edit with Premiere. I've always used that program a lot, but not for this type of thing. I'm more of an After Effects guy. So it felt good using this. Here I'm just building a combo, because I really want that S rank. So it's been really enjoyable, because at first I always thought I'm going to record with a camera, because that way I can just upload a raw footage, you don't need to bother about editing and blah 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 blah. But no, this is pretty enjoyable. I like this. So expect to see more like this in the future. And now we're just gonna run away and we're gonna go do the Sam fight. I hope you guys enjoy. It was a really tense fight going for no damage with all those extras. And here you see me unequipping everything, because Sam has to be fought with just his sword. Let's do it. Enjoy.
Just do a knee attack. There you are. That's the spirit, Jack. There you are. Pretty boy. That's the spirit, Jack. Uncle. Not good enough. Say good night. That's it. Get ready. Pretty boy.
Playtime's over!
And that was the Sam fight. And here we're quickly doing the final upgrades with the pincers and the high frequency blade. Get the max strength, and then it's off to chapter 7. It's been a long ride, but we're almost done. Just Excelsis and Senator Armstrong.